What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. It is now time to begin Chapter 4, The Golden Court. Because when we left off,
Maya is once again being accused for murder.
I'm going to assume, but Layton also fucking got turning to gold, and then he fell over and his fucking arm broke off, so he kind of needs a hand from us. So,
a hand and an elbow and a shoulder.
everything.
It doesn't make sense. How has it come to this?
The darned witch! Why did it have to happen to the professor of all people?
Let Phoenix swear. You've got to believe me, Nick. I may be a spirit medium, but I'm no witch.
Don't worry, I know it wasn't you. I've only done this 10 times
It's
before,
never
it feels
you.
like.
Say, have you seen Lo today?
I haven't seen him since last night. He was crying all night. I didn't know what to say to him.
Oh, no kidding. He's the one suffering the most from all this. Poor kid.
I probably need some time alone with his grief. We should leave him be.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to see this trial. It'd be too hard for him.
Here he comes.
No, it's Espella! You're not Luke at all!
What are you doing here, Espella? Have you been cleared of the accusations?
No, not yet. If only it was that easy. It's just that I'm not technically under arrest, so I got special permission to come here. I'm free to go wherever I like within this building.
Ah, I see.
I heard about Mr. Layton. It's awful. He was such a good man.
I'm sorry, Espella.
Huh? What are you apologizing for?
We were supposed to find clues connected to Bazella, but we couldn't find anything, and now the professor's been...
No, don't say that. It's not your fault. And I don't believe a word of what they say about Maya. She isn't a witch. Thank you, Espella.
I bet you would know, because you're the Grateful Witch. I mean, what?
Mr. Wright, do you mind if I assist you in court today?
Is that allowed? Huh?
I know I may not be of much use, but I'll do what I can. I want to help you and Maya.
Espella?
Huh.
Luke?
Dark
maybe?
Law?
Excuse me? The rat?
Oh,
no.
you!
Excuse me. You're...
Grail.
Great about the late Master Belduke. I've come to inquire after Miss Maya. It's most regrettable what happened yesterday.
Oh, thank you for coming all the way here. You look really pale, Jean. Are you alright?
Oh, please don't worry about me. It's merely that, since the incident, sleep has eluded me.
Oh. I didn't even read her
I
thing.
thought that was you doing it. I spent the night searching through Master's notes.
It was just
on
me
alchemy.
being Maya again. You can tell it wasn't me doing the line because it was my voice.
Very true.
Ow.
I there may be some mention of a method by which something turned to gold may be reverted back to its original form. You were looking for a way to rescue the professor?
Yeah, I was looking at his face and I didn't even...
Human fate is often cruel, but that's also why you must never lose hope.
Jean. Oh boy.
Defender accused! Trial's about to start. Proceed to chamber.
Yes, we're coming.
Nick.
Cheer up, Maya. I'm not just going to let them sentence you.
I don't want to burn in a fire in a weird world that we don't belong in. I just wish all this would stop already, whether someone's a witch or not. No one deserves to be burned.
I know, I can't stand for it either.
I...
Smiles menacingly. But coming speaking now, I must return to my duties. No problem. We, appreciate you coming to see us.
Alright.
Bye. Freak. Something's bothering me. You seem somewhat odd today.
Let's go, Mr. Wright. The trial's about to begin.
At least there's someone by my side.
Oh
Layton's
my god,
dead.
Maya.
Luke's having a bit of a meltdown. Maya's in trial.
The trial of Maya Fey shall now begin, as scheduled. Knights of the court, are you ready to cross your swords of justice?
Once more.
Oh.
The game's not ready.
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum always has
That's
his
your
sword
first
ready
name?
for the work of justice.
Did we ever hear his first name before?
Defense ready, Your
I'm
Honor.
not sure. Two very different
Stage, I just
intros.
gotta give it all I've got.
It would appear the defender has thrown down the gauntlet, Sir Barnum. Now, before we begin, may I have a word with you, defender?
Yes, Your Honor.
What are you doing?
Last time we met, you stood in this court as an apprentice baker.
Yeah.
In all honesty, when I saw you for the first time, I thought to myself, a baker should stick to bread baking.
Is that so?
It's like
What a
real.
fine first impression I made.
However, today you are not merely some befuddled maker of sweet buns. I'm obliged to fully recognize you as a knight of law and justice, on par with Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Oh, thank you. Fucking hate you.
Now may your duel begin. Fight bravely and expose the truth behind this heinous crime.
All right, we're all counting on you, Inquisitor Barnum.
Whoa.
I knew she was a witch as soon as I laid my eyes on her. She's got witch written all over her.
I love that it's a guy followed by a woman.
Why not put the baker on trial?
Oh, well, then
Bring
switch
the
it up
baker,
on
I
us.
say.
Baked. No. Barnum. 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 Okay.
They treat him like some sort of celebrity.
Well, I mean, look at his
Maybe
face.
adored by the crowds, but when he pointed his sword my way, you managed to shield me from his accusations.
Hell yeah, dude.
Maya clearly isn't a witch, so surely your victory is certain.
Thank you for believing in me, Isabella.
Finally, someone
Isabella
has.
Cantabella. I have given you leave to come to this trial today. However, that does not mean that the charges against you have been dropped. Rather than worry about others, you should consider your own situation.
Fuck you.
Thank you for granting me your permission, Inquisitor.
Oh, boy.
Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement.
As you wish, my lord. As usual, let us commence this trial by first recounting the events. It pleases you, Sir Blue Knight? As, you wish, Inquisitor. I still can't get used to this terminology. This heinous crime occurred in the residence of Layton Newton Belduke, the alchemist. Here's a sketch plan of his residence.
Phoenix clearly has never played D&D before.
This room, of a somewhat questionable nature, is the alchemist's study, in which the incident took place. The only ones present at the moment of the crime were the accused and the victim. No one else. Hang on, I'm having a thought here while I look over here. Because I'm trying to remember the way that the place was built and set up. But, because it was the painting that was, behind
Yeah.
the little wall on the left there that had paint green. Because we know that fucking when that homeboy, Mr. Grey Earl, ran away, and ever since he did that, I was very suspicious of him, and I think he had some part to play in this. I don't know if he managed to like see through the painting and have the chaos, or if he made this whole circle in the first place. I don't know. We'll find out. That it? Yeah, I said that line.
Yep.
Okay. Witnesses who arrived at the scene seconds later have indicated where they found the accused and the victim.
Very well, this sketch is accepted as evidence.
Okay. The accused took Sir Layton's life with the most cruel of magic. A living man 1 second, a golden statue the next. Such wickedness. Magic that turns things into gold? Sure, why not? Several townspeople rushed to the room and paid witness to the horror of this magic. The accused has been captured and charged.
Goodness, that is terrifying. Rumors have reached me that the victim was a most scintillating man. I'm not quite certain whether it was prior to or after. But incidentally, was this Layton not the same hat maker who attended our previous trial?
No, he wasn't a hat as ours it is. Sir Layton's profession and origin remain unknown. He's a stranger in this city. That is all we know. What? And you, sir, his acquaintance. You're an unusual presence in our city yourself.
Today's case certainly is peculiar.
That's not the last of the peculiarities, my lord. Dr. Study has been the scene of another strange incident in the past.
Oh yes, I remember it as if it were yesterday. The mysterious death of Newton Belzuk himself.
Indeed, my lord. We're gonna be the only case of witchcraft still remain unsolved in our fair city, which may have escaped her punishment back then. Perhaps today is the day on which both these mysterious crimes shall be solved.
Oh boy.
What? But what are you implying? We came here like 2 days ago.
Well, according to them, they've been there for 5 years.
Yeah, that's awkward. Patience. You'll know soon enough, Sir Suddenly Pale Blue Knight.
How interesting. Seems that the Inquisition have something up their sleeve. Now, Inquisitor Bondum, you may begin.
Thank you, my lord. The Inquisition summons the witnesses to the malicious crime of witchcraft. If only to make it to the room sooner. Maybe I could have prevented all this from happening. I won't let Maya take the rap for this. I'll find every single crack in their testimony and prove it wasn't her.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to stop anything. You would have been the target.
Well, no, I think from the way that, and that was the way that I saw it as well, of the fact that, like, the vagueness of the storytelling was the fact that Layton was going to be the target.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Welcome to the Witches' Court, honorable witnesses. Now let us hear your names and occupations.
What happened?
His name. His full name. Oh, no. Oh, you poor soul. Oh, shit. I mean, it makes sense. But why are you a fucking Christmas tree, my dude?
Why?
I'm gonna die. Anyways, this is you.
I am known far and wide as a mere punching bag.
Ironically, just so you know, that is a mere punching bag the first, as he is calling himself by, with the one there. So, a mere punching bag the first.
The first, soon to be the new head of Punching Bags Retail Organization Pro.
Hang on!
Hold on, wait a minute, witness.
What's that, Blue Squire?
You're that guy from the previous trial. Just, what the heck's happened to you? You look like you've been on one of those Ultimate Makeover shows.
He's like, what?
The fuck's a TV show?
What are you talking about? Whatever do you mean? My name is Amir Punching Bag the First, soon to be the head of Punching Bag's Retail Organization Pro.
What is the meaning of this, Inquisitor? I don't care to delve into this witness's personal affairs. Looks like he remembers them all too well.
He's like, I don't want to know.
Witness, pray continue.
Is that poison?
It looked like it. Oh, dearie, dearie me, it is I who usually ask the questions. I am, you see, but a humble teacher. Call me Miss Primstone. The children of Labyrinthian Primary School have the privilege of learning the truth about this world from me.
An elementary school teacher, huh? Gotta know at least one witness seems sensible. I can't wait for that to be flipped on its fucking head and her be the wildest one.
God.
The winds carry my song, it's boldly stringing along. Parrot and bard assemble avant-garde. I wasn't ready for that. I was trying to go with the thing and it threw me. Avant-garde.
It's ensemble, not ensemble.
Well, I was trying to read very quickly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
My faithful muse is Cracker the musical parrot. No one understands music like Cracker, aside from me naturally.
Okay.
At least it's not another goat.
What a smart bird. He just imitated that teacher perfectly.
Espella, trust me, I know how to handle the situation. Take everyone else off the stand. But the parrot.
What?
Leave him. Trust me.
Are you going to
I've gotten some
interrogate a parrot?
I've gotten some of my biggest successes as a lawyer from a fucking parrot.
What?
Exactly. Me and Luke combined, we could tear this shit down today. We could solve the entire mystery of this world right now.
I don't
Give me Luke. Where is he?
He's
I don't care if you lost your father figure of sorts, whatever he is to you. Get over here.
God, Mr. Wright.
God, I missed that too.
I miss him too.
I was saying that as Phoenix, but
No, I know, but
Oh.
Oh.
The timing. The fucking timing.
Oh, I'm Luke Triton. My occupation is the Professor's Apprentice.
Luke? Luke, but why? Well, to be fair, he really doesn't have any kind of super personal connection to Maya.
No.
Like, they've only known each other for a very short amount of time.
Only for like a couple days.
And as far as Luke knows, Luke walked in and saw Maya holding a staff.
Yeah.
And the professor fucking frozen.
I live for this kind of writing. The drama, the tension, the angst. Yes.
What are you doing there? We were supposed to team up on the parrot.
I made up my mind. I'm doing this for the professor. A gentleman has to pursue the truth.
But, Luke, that's where the Inquisition's witnesses stand.
I'll never forgive that witch!
A gentleman shouldn't glare at people as if he wants to hit them in the face.
Luke!
Your friend today can be your enemy tomorrow. Such is the hard reality of the battlefield.
Witnesses, we'll now hear your testimonies. Tell us all of this wicked incident, which you have been unfortunate enough to witness.
Yeah, because he was there.
Yeah, you should really change out your drink, buddy. I know you already drank like 20 shots of it earlier, but you should really probably change that.
Why?
I heard the scream and an incantation, and then when I entered the room, the victim was already all shiny, like me.
Mayhap something caused discord between us wild friends? Mr. Sudcat had a knife at the ready in his hand.
Huh. A victim of magic, sparkly and done for. I heard the staff fall onto the floor.
He has music to sing along to, you know.
I'm trying, but it's
the
there's
professor
also...
must have seen through Miss Maya's deception and confronted her right there face to face.
I see. Thank you all for nothing. However, one part of the testimony was somewhat confusing. You there, the singer?
Singer? Could you possibly mean me, Burley the Bard, Your Excellency?
Yes, that would be you, singer. This staff, as you said, sung about.
It is as you suspected, my lord. This very witch's scepter.
Another one.
Shit.
The two different magic gems attached, meaning the perpetrator could have used two types of magic.
Yeah, it would seem so. Looks like I'm gonna be looking at the Grand Grimoire later. Thankfully, I still have it from Professor Layton, who took it from the library. So hey, hope they don't need that back anytime soon. This gem here enables the use of a gold transmutation spell, Goldor.
Goldor. Just the word alone makes the tiny hairs on the back of my neck stand up. That's the one, all right. That's the dreadful incantation that I, a mere punching bag the first, also heard.
Why is he really, why is he pushing his full name so much?
Oh my god, he's...
Oh, dearie me, I have seen that deceptor, so I have.
Clank tips over the golden man. The scepter falls, not the witch's plan.
Oh, dearie me. Huh?
How dare she do that to the professor?
By the way, this witch's scepter was found on the floor near the victim. We'll turn your attention to the sketch plans. It was located right here. The scepter dropped by the accused would naturally tumble to exactly that spot.
Objection!
Inquisitor Barnum, what you're saying amounts to nothing more than a baseless assumption.
I mean, yeah.
You're on edge today, Sir Blue Knight. Is it because your friend is on trial? Perhaps you had better cool yourself down.
Well, anyway, the court accepts the scepter as evidence.
Thank you, my lord.
We accept it.
Oh my god. Okay. We have Goldor, but we don't have the other one.
Yeah.
But, Inquisitor Barnum, may I ask you something? What is it now, Sir Blue Knight? You know that one of the gems is for the spell Goldor, but what about the other one? Naive question. Huh? Naivety may be no hindrance to a baker who spends most of his time amidst bread, but it can be your undoing here in court. Would a knight put a weapon in his enemy's hand? He's telling me to do my homework, huh?
Mr. Wright, I'll look for information about that magic gem in the Grand Grimoire.
Thank you, Espella.
I don't
That'd be
know how
great.
it's still here, and I don't know why it's not back in the library. But let's not question it, because we really need it right now.
Absolutely.
Just leave it to me.
She seems very happy to help.
I'm the new Maya now. What?
The defender may interrogate the witnesses.
What's up with him?
Oh, man. I heard a scream, incantation, enter the room. Victim's already all
The fact
shiny.
that the things are on his hair and not his actual head is,
I love it.
something.
And, what is all this about exactly?
Dude?
What do you mean, Blue Squire?
Your gaudy, colorful outfit. I mean, your attire was different last time, a little more modest.
The Emir you knew back then is no more. I am a new man now, reborn into the higher echelons of society.
What did you do? Oh no.
Oh, what's he drinking? There's a skull and crossbones mark on that bottle. In the final chapter, the witnesses heard a scream and incantation. Is that correct?
That's right. It's just like what you said earlier, Inquisitor Barnum. It was the spell Goldor, and it was, without doubt, the voice of the accused that said it. However, it's rather peculiar. When I saw the accused and the victim together last time, they seemed to be on friendly terms.
The next witness will dispel your doubts, my lord.
What?
Some cause discord between erstwhile friends. Cellcat had a knife.
Hold it!
Are you saying you think they quarreled? Professor quarreled?
Oh my god.
The other day, I saw you all together in this very court, and you were evidently friends.
Well, yeah, that's true, but what's that got to do with...
Now, everyone, listen carefully. No chatting in the back now. What I say now will be on the next exam. Miss Primstone's lesson number 5. Friendship leads to nothing but trouble.
Where was 1 through 4? We just started.
People who would not break up and part their ways in anger if they did not become friends in the first place.
The kids in her class must grow up to be such model citizens.
Oh, dearie, dearie me. What I saw in that room curdled my blood, the blood in my veins. Mr. Suricate was pointing that glittering knife ever so threateningly.
Oh, what was that? I believe that was Mr. Luke.
Yeah. He's like, he wouldn't have a knife?
Or probably the threatening part, but...
Yeah.
Is everything okay, Luke?
No, of course it's not okay. The professor was a true gentleman. And no gentleman would go around threatening people with knives.
I couldn't agree more.
Silly boy, I saw your professor pointing a knife. Are you insinuating that I'm a liar, you cheeky little whippersnapper?
The professor would never do that. You don't know him.
At least Luke's found someone else to antagonize.
Yeah. This really isn't good. Mr. Wright?
Huh? What is it?
I think there was some important information in Miss Primstone's testimony.
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not my place to say things like that.
I didn't notice anything. What could that be? What was the spell about to say? Speak up!
Yeah.
Spella, why don't you tell us all what you've noticed? You're my assistant right now, so assist me!
Oh, is that okay? It's just something I'd like to ask Miss Primstone about.
Well, just go ahead and ask her.
Excuse me, Miss Primstone? Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, it's you, Miss Espella Cantabella! Miss Primstone, did you actually see the knife that Mr. Layton was holding? I did, as a matter of fact, yes. I remember that glinting blade very well. A most frightening sight it was, too. And you saw that from the door, didn't you? Now, if we look at the sketch, when the incident took place, Mr. Layton must have been facing this way, correct?
That must have been the case, otherwise the witness would not have been able to see it.
Well, that's all I wanted to ask. The more information we have, the better, right?
The direction the professor was facing. That could be important.
Yep.
Can we update that, or?
This information shall be added to the court record.
Perfect.
Floor plan updated. I'm sorry I jumped in like that, but I really wanted to help.
Not at all, Espella. You're able to get some more info, which may just come in handy.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
And then the next witness shall continue with the testimony.
Oh boy.
Alright. You exhaust... no, just yeah, exactly. Oh, boy. Would you mind describing what you saw without singing about it? As you wish, my musically impaired friend. Simply put, when I entered the room, the victim was worth his eye weight in gold, for obvious reasons.
Oh my god.
He tipped over and fell heavily onto the floor. We became really silent. And then I heard that scepter tumble across the floor. Oh, was that
Yep.
you?
Oh dearie dearie me.
May I ask you something, Miss Brimstone?
Dearie, dearie me! Oh, dearie, dearie me! My dear, do not frighten me so. I feel like a schoolgirl caught napping during class.
Miss Brimstone, did you see the witch's scepter at the crime scene?
Well, about that, I must confess, I do not clearly recall.
You don't remember?
When I went into the room, the golden man fell down and made quite the ruckus. That is why I did not notice a scepter being dropped.
So you didn't see it after all?
But I am certain that witch girl had it. She must have been hiding it behind her back.
Objection!
Please don't assume Maya's a witch just because she's been accused. Miss Brimstone was certainly quick to make assumptions.
I see. Now we would like to hear the next witness's testimony.
This next witch is a bit problematic. Luke?
Yeah.
Boy?
The rest must have seen through Miss Maya's deception and confronted her right there face to face.
Hold it!
Luke, open your eyes. Maya isn't a witch.
Ever since we came to this town, lots of unbelievable things have happened. And that's why, from now on, I'll only believe what I see with my own eyes. Luke! When I went into that room, the only people I saw, the Professor and Maya. The Professor had been turned into gold, and Maya dropped that scepter. That's not true! What?
Maya?
I didn't have any scepter, and we weren't the only ones in that.
Silence. The accused has no right to speak. Be silent or you will face punishment. You can end this trial immediately should you decide you feel talkative again.
I'm sorry.
Well, that was kind of fucking important, but, well, Luke, is that really the truth?
Huh?
Did you really see the scepter?
I don't know. When the Professor turned to gold and collapsed right in front of me, everything seemed to fade to black. And then I could have sworn I at least heard Maya drop the scepter.
The scepter was found at the scene of the crime. That is the unavoidable truth. One of the accused could have dropped it.
You heard Professor Layton's arm falling off. That's what you heard.
That'd be even more traumatizing, to be quite honest. Oh, this isn't looking good.
I feel so sorry for Luke.
He's so full of anger and despair that he can't think clearly. Despair?
No.
Okay.
He said he can't forgive the witch. I understand how he feels.
Anyway, you need to find a way to calm Luke down first of all. Huh. Screaming incantation. Anyways, all this.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to continue forward with our courtroom trial. Next time.
So much drama.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
For real. It's fantastic. Eat it up.
It is, but I wish I knew what happened to this man.
That's a
Did
question.
he fall for one of those get-rich-quick scams or something?
I don't think
Or is
we'll
he
ever
making
find
one
the
of his
answer.
own? Or both?
We'll never find out, dude. He's a mystery beyond a mystery.
I don't